Chapter 597, The Fastest Hedgehog. It starts in Japan. Nico was at a local graveyard in Odaiba, Japan. He put a bouquet of flowers by the gravestone of Ken Ichisuji. Nico, I'm so sorry, Ken. Me, it's not your fault, Nico. You didn't even know that you had those powers to begin with. Nico, I know. Mr. Ichisuji, you murderer. We saw Ken's parents and they were infuriated. Me, are you two Ken's parents? Mrs. Ichisuji, we are JD. Me, Nico told us what happened and you have our sympathies. But you have to know that he didn't mean to kill your son. Nico, to Ken's parents, you know what? I don't need to justify myself to you two anymore. The only reason I came back here is to pay my respects to Ken's good side. But now that I've done that, I'm heading back home. Summons Vulture's wings. When you two are ready to get over yourselves, you know where to find me. With that, Nico used Vulture's wings to fly back to Gotham Royal York. Red Hood, to Ken's parents, I can't believe you two. Nico helped the DG Destined save the world from Malomai and this is how you two thank him. Mr. Ichisuji, it's his fault that Ken is dead. That murderer deserves to be thrown in jail. Lola, what about us? Do we deserve to be thrown in jail too? Mrs. Ichisuji, excuse me? Lori, we literally killed villains like Evil Seed, Hydro Man, and Pterodax. Does that make us murderers as well? Lynn, you two can't have it both ways. If you want to throw Nico in prison, then you might as well do the same to us as well. Me, that's enough, guys. Let's not make the situation worse than it already is. But yet, what Nico did to Ken was an accident. Let me show you both the truth. My eyes glowed and it revealed what happened to Ken and how. After Ken went to the digital world, he was amazed at what he found. Afterwards, Ken was devastated when his brother Sam died in that accident and he blamed himself for what happened because he thought that he was the cause of Sam's death. After that, Yukio Owakawa, under the influence of Myotismon, took advantage of his grief and a dark spore embedded deep inside the back of Ken's neck grew and poisoned his mind with evil, and it made him better at school and sports and gave him a genius-level intellect. But it also made him cruel to animals and he bore a huge deep-seated hatred towards all of mankind. At the same time, he traveled to the digital world more and more often and he became the ruthless and tyrannical Digimon Emperor, where he planned on ruling over the entire digital world with an iron fist. He built black obelisks called control spires that prevented all Digimon from digivolving, and he enslaved all the Digimon to do his work. He tried to kill the DG Destined on several occasions but they all failed. But Nico snapped when he saw that he created an artificial Digimon named Kaimermon using the parts of all sorts of Digimon, and he went on the warpath to finish Ken and end his reign of terror. It was a savage and brutal fight and Nico discovered his powers and killed him by accident. But Ken was actually an expendable pawn in Myotismon's evil plan to destroy the planet by plunging it into eternal darkness. Me, so there you have it. The awful truth. Ken was a disposable pawn in Myotismon's ultimate plan to destroy the Earth, and had Nico not stopped him we would all be dead. You along with us? Lola, that's right. Malomyotismon was a nasty Digimon that was going to kill us all. Lori, and he would have literally destroyed the Earth had Nico not stopped him. Me, so if anybody is to blame for your son's death, it's Myotismon. He is the true mastermind behind your children's deaths. Not Nico, and Yukio Owakawa was just another pawn in his diabolical plan to destroy the entire planet. MR and Mrs. Ichisuji were shocked and they knew that I was right. They broke down crying. Me, come on guys. We walked by them. Me, we'll leave you two alone to think about all of this. But if I were you, I would apologize to Nico. We went back home to Gotham Royal York. Back in Gotham Royal York, we were watching TV and playing card games when the alarm went off. Me, uh-oh. The computer popped up and on a holographic screen it showed that trouble was brewing on the planet Mobius, located 3 light-years away from Earth. Me, the planet Mobius. Mario, Italian accent, Mamma mia. Sonic is in trouble. Me, Sonic the Hedgehog? He's one of my favorite video game characters. Nicole, mine too. He's the fastest hedgehog and he can run faster than a bullet fired from a gun. He and his friends Miles Tails Powers, an anthropomorphic two-tailed fox, Amy Rose, Knuckles the Echidna, Sally Acorn, an anthropomorphic chipmunk, Metal Sonic the Robot Hedgehog, Cream the Rabbit, Blaze the Cat, Tikal the Immortal Echidna, Styx the Badger, Rouge the Bat, Vector the Crocodile, and Lupe the Wolf are known as the Freedom Fighters, and their job is to protect all of Mobius and all its inhabitants from the ruthless and nefarious evil scientist and conqueror Dr. Ivo Robotnik. He will stop at nothing to rule all of Mobius with an iron fist and enslave all of its inhabitants. Me, just what the universe needs. Another power-hungry mad scientist running amok. This'll be his last day alive. Lisa, deploy the USS. Valor. Lisa, affirmative second elder brother. The USS Valor is flying through space. Me, Captain's Log. Stardate 2602.4, the USS Valor is en route to the planet Mobius, 3 light-years away from Earth, and our mission is to destroy Dr. Robotnik and make sure that he never terrorizes all of Mobius ever again. Lincoln, this is gonna be so cool. I've played the video games of Sonic and watched the Sonic cartoon and it was awesome. Me, you and me both, Lincoln. Lana, I love the Sonic cartoons. I love it how Dr. Robotnik says "I hate that hedgehog" at the end. We laugh at that. Me, that's a good one, Lana. Lily, that was funny. Lisa, we have arrived at our destination. We arrived at the planet Mobius and it was a beautiful planet. Me, wow. So that's Mobius. It's beautiful. Lori, it literally is. Bobby, it sure is, babe. Me, let's head down, guys. Nathaniel, you are in command. Nathaniel, you got it, Grandpa. Me, let's go. We went down to the planet and we saw that it was amazing. Me, so this is the planet Mobius. It's amazing. Lainey, it sure is. If our planets weren't so far apart, I would call this place a beautiful vacation spot. Girl Jordan, me too, Lainey. Sonic, off screen, you won't get away with this, metal faces. Robotnik robot, quiet. Me, that's Sonic, guys. Hide. We hid in the trees. We saw Sonic being held by some of Robotnik's robots. Me, whispering, that's Sonic, all right. Let's blast those robots to pieces. Sonic is currently walking into the forest while handcuffed. Guarding him were 3 of Robotnik's robots. Sonic, tell me. How much is Egghead paying you 3 to do this? Robotnik robot, keep walking, Hedgehog. Sonic, you know, it doesn't matter if you kill me or not. Because there's something coming to this world. It's way bigger than me. A laser blast quietly kills one of the robots. Sonic notices this, and it's way more bigger than you. A ball of water quietly shorts out the second robots. Sonic grins. Karma's censored, isn't it? Robotnik robot, I don't believe in karma. I swooped in and chopped the last robot's head off and it exploded. Kaboom. Me, looks like we arrived just in time. Sonic, hey, wow. You're JD. Knudsen of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me, that's right, Sonic. I break the handcuffs and he was freed. Sonic, it's such an honor to meet you. Me, same here. We all came out. Mario, Sonic. Long time no see. Sonic, Mario. Haven't seen you since the Olympics. And I see that you brought several of the other Smashers as well. Mario, we sure did. Samus, it's great to see you, Sonic. Princess Peach, same here. Me, are we the first ever humans to visit Mobius? Sonic, I'm not really sure. Very, how did you get captured by those robotic freaks, Sonic? Sonic, well, I was on my way to get some medicine for Maria Robotnik. Nicole, oh man. I know Maria. She's Dr. Robotnik's granddaughter and she is the total opposite of him. She has a terminal disease and she doesn't have much time. Lily, I have to help her. If I was able to cure the Ultiman and Nora Fries, then I can help her too. Me, Sonic, can you take us to her? Sonic, I sure can. Follow me. Sonic ran fast and we followed by flying and running fast. At a house we saw Maria and she was in bed and in really bad shape. Me, oh man. She's in really bad shape. Lily went up to her. Lily, Maria, my name is Lily Loud and Team Loud Phoenix Storm came to help deal with your grandfather. Maria Robotnik, weakly, thank you Lily. I would help but I can't do anything. Lily, I can fix that. You're gonna be alright. I promise you. Lily fired a blast of water and entombed Maria in a ball of water and the water went into her. Maria's body was being destroyed by a virus and the water destroyed it and cured her and fixed the damage it caused. When the water faded, Maria was all better. Maria Robotnik, I feel great. I'm all better. I'm cured. Me, Lily's water destroyed your disease and made you better than ever before. Lily, you're welcome Maria. Maria hugged her. Maria Robotnik, thank you so much Lily. Me, now we can go after our Robotnik. Sonic, hey. That's my line. Me, sorry Sonic. Some of your habits passed on to Earth. Sonic, I can see that. Let's get him. Me, oh yeah. Dr. Robotnik has terrorized this world for far too long. Sonic, he sure has, and he is also the one that murdered Shadow the Hedgehog. Me, then he will pay 1,000 deaths for that. Let's get him guys. We set out for Dr. Robotnik's fortress and Sonic's friends and the Freedom Fighters joined us and they gave me the Chaos Emeralds and Chaos Crystals. Me, get ready Dr. Robotnik. We're coming for you and you will die. And after this let's get some awesome chili dogs. Sonic, you read my mind JD. We flew fast to his fortress. At Dr. Robotnik's fortress, Dr. Robotnik was determining his next plan. But he was getting impatient. Dr. Robotnik, what is taking those robots so long to deliver Sonic to his prison cell? Suddenly a massive fiery explosion blasted a hole through the roof and we landed on the floor and stood ready. Me, Dr. Ivo Robotnik, I presume? Dr. Robotnik, oh, so now you heroes call me by my real name? Well, that's fine. It won't really make a difference. Me, the only difference you will make is when we kill you and bury you 6 feet under into the ground. Sonic, to Robotnik, Shadow might not have been a nice guy all the time. But he was a compassionate person at heart. He had his entire life ahead of him and you denied him that by murdering him. Dr. Robotnik, Shadow was a mistake and you all will be joining him. Nico, Dr. Ivo Robotnik, you have failed this universe. Fires Hydro Man's water blasts at him. Me, nice shot Nico. Now it's our turn. I fired a blast of fire and burned him. Dr. Robotnik, I'm really starting to hate you heroes just as much as I hate that hedgehog. Maria Rogel, aura flares up only to a medium level Kmen, Robotnik. You can do better than that. Me, you are a big fat freak of nature egg face. Dr. Robotnik, what did you just call me? Me, are you deaf as well as brainless you filthy toad? I punched him in the face and gave him a nasty black eye. Dr. Robotnik, enraged screaming, I hate that stupid Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Our auras flared up to an incredible intensity. Me, now that's more like it. And because of that your hatred gave us infinite power and strength. Lori, let's see how you like this you egg face. Lori and Lynn walked up to Dr. Robotnik and aimed their butts in his face. Dr. Robotnik screams. Fayarit. Lori and Lynn both farted in his face at point blank range. Lainey then called a bunch of skunks and they scurried in. Laney, skunks ready. They turned. Laney, aim. They aimed their butts at Dr. Robotnik. Laney, fire. Me, fire in the hole. Dr. Robotnik screamed and the skunks fired their stench right at him at point-blank range. The skunk stench exploded out of the windows of the fortress and Dr. Robotnik smelled horrible. Lenny, and I thought I smelled horrible when I was sprayed by a skunk. Scratch, Grounder, and Coconuts came in and they smelled the stench. Scratch, oh man. Who cut the cheese? Grounder, it wasn't me. Coconuts, it's a bunch of skunks you dummies. Me, and us too. Scratch, whoa. It's Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me, the one and only. Dr. Robotnik, get them you dingbots. Scratch, yes your viciousness. They went at us and I just stood there casually and tripped them and they crashed into the wall. Me, you need better Tinker Toys Dr. Puke Bucket. Dr. Robotnik, enraged snarling, I hate you JD. My aura flared up more. Me, wow. Thanks for the extra power butt kisser. Nico fired a blast of El Diablo's fire and burned him. Dr. Robotnik, you metalheads are so incompetent and so stupid. Laney, you guys gonna let him talk to you like that? Scratch, Grounder, and Coconuts knew that Dr. Robotnik treated them absolutely horribly over the years and knew that enough was enough. Scratch punched Dr. Robotnik in the face. Scratch, we've had enough of you Dr. Robotnik. Grounder, yet. All you do is treat us badly. Coconut, yet. You demoted me to sanitation duty. No more. We're joining Sonic now. Scratch, yet. Grounder, yet. Me, good choice guys. Dr. Robotnik, you traitorous metal brains. Me, go suck on a doorknob you cantankerous botulism-filled rotten egg. I punched him in the face and kicked him in the mouth and knocked out some of his teeth. Lori then suddenly got a massive burning headache. Lori, groans. My head feels like it's on fire. Lola, what's wrong Lori? Lori, I literally don't know. I turned on my infrared vision and it showed that Lori's body temperature was at 1100 degrees Fahrenheit. Me, whoa. Lori's body temperature is 1100 degrees Fahrenheit. That's insane. Lisa, that's scientifically impossible. No one can survive a body temperature at that intensity. Volcana, wait. This is exactly what happened to me when I discovered my powers of fire. Suddenly Lori was enveloped in a massive vortex of fire and when it faded Lori had flaming yellow and orange hair that looked like fire. Her eyes were red and she had a black sleeveless bodysuit, black armbands, red boots, red earrings, and red gloves. Lori, what just literally happened to me? Me, Lori, you look just like Volcana. Volcana, it's true Lori. You somehow went through exactly like what got me my powers. Lori, I literally look amazing Claire. Let's see. Lori fired a blast of fire and burned a hole through the walls. Me, wow. Not only do you have wind powers but now you have fire powers Lori. Lincoln, Lori this is so cool. Bobby, oh babe you are more awesome than ever. Me, she is now literally too hot to handle. Rimshot. Luan, laughs, good one JD. Eddie, laughs, that was funny. Lori, I guess it literally is true. Roxanne, Mom you look so amazing. Lydia, I agree. You literally look incredible. Lori, aw thanks guys. Volcana, I would be more than happy to teach you how to use your fire powers Lori. Lori, thanks Claire. Me, how about this for you Lori? In this form we call you Lori Volcana. Get her mad and she will explode with the power of Krakatoa. Lori, ooh that's not bad JD. Thank you. Me, you're welcome. Let's get back to the fight. Lori, right. Lori fired a blast of fire and burned Dr. Robotnik badly. Falco, let's use our combo Fox. Fox, you got it Falco. Falco and Fox pulled out their blasters. Falco and Fox, Star Fox laser pack. They fired their lasers and the blasts combined and turned into a fox with wings and it flew at Dr. Robotnik and it hit him and burned him. Me? Awesome. Tails, let's do this Luigi. Luigi, you got it Tails. Tails fired a blaster that fires chili dogs and Luigi fired a pizza blaster. Tails and Luigi, chili dog pizza flambe. The blasts turned into a chili dog pizza on fire and it hit Dr. Robotnik and exploded and splattered chili sauce everywhere. Me, slurps, delicious. Lainey, yummy. Lori, that was literally delicious. Shannon, I love chili dogs. Sonic, me too Shannon. Shannon, you eat chili dogs by the truckload. Flash, time to use my final smash. Speed Force Pulverizer. Flash ran extremely fast and pounded Dr. Robotnik with a ferocious flurry of fisticuffs and pulverized him all over the place. Sonic, now for my final smash. Super Sonic. He glowed golden yellow and had the 7 Chaos Emeralds around him and he went at a blazing speed and rammed into Dr. Robotnik with incredible force and the force of the ram sent Dr. Robotnik flying and he crashed into the self-destruct button and pressed it. The alarm went off. Computer, self-destruct sequence has been activated. Fortress will detonate in 1 minute. Me, time to make like rockets and take off. Let's roll. We ran and flew out of the fortress fast. Dr. Robotnik got up and he saw the timer and there was 10 seconds left. Robotnik, I hate that hedgehog. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Hate. 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 Dies in explosion. Crab. The whole base exploded in a massive fiery explosion and completely obliterated Dr. Robotnik and the entire fortress in an instant. Maria Robotnik, goodbye Grandpa. Sonic, that was for you, Shadow. I hope you were watching. Unknown to us, Shadow's spirit was watching us with a smile on his face. Shadow, I was watching, Sonic. Thank you for avenging me. But don't worry. We'll see each other again very soon. With that, Shadow the Hedgehog's spirit peacefully fades away. Me, that's it guys. Dr. Robotnik, the terror of Mobius has officially been silenced forever. Sonic, yep. The Freedom Fighters with the help of Team Loud Phoenix Storm has won. We all cheered wildly. Me, come to think of it, this is the first time a villain was killed by his own lair exploding. Luna, that is true dude. Lincoln, Dr. Doom was the first one actually. But he blew up his lair on purpose. Sonic, yep, and Dr. Robotnik blew up his lair by accident after I used my final smash. Me, that's different but you guys are right. Luan, it sure is one that blows up in your face. Laughs to rimshot, get it? We all laugh. Me, laughs, that was funny. Very, laughs, that was a good one. Eddie, laughs, that was too funny. Lensko, laughs, oh mommy you make us all laugh. Everyone, me, come on guys. Let's get some chili dogs. Everyone, yeah. We went to the city called Wienerville, home to the most awesome chili dogs in all of Mobius. We had the most awesome chili dogs and they were so delicious. We ate a lot of plates full of them and we were stuffed. Me, oh wow. Loud burp, excuse me. Sonic, I told you the chili dogs were good. Me, you weren't kidding Sonic. Lainey, belch, excuse me. Carol, burp, pardon me. They sure were tasty. Me, but the Freedom Fighters' job is never finished because there will always be more evils like Robotnik out there. Sonic, you said it JD. To the viewers, Dr. Robotnik may be gone, but we have more work to do as the freedom fighters. Remember, pals, never be like Dr. Robotnik. Me, to the viewers, or you will face the full extent of our power. We had the planet Mobius moved to the solar system, and we set up a huge alliance with Mobius and promised to answer the call should there be trouble. We put the Chaos Emeralds and Chaos Crystals in the safe. Later on Earth we had a race in the training track. It was a race with Sonic, Flash, Quicksilver, me in my ultimate JD form with XLR8's super speed, and Ben as fast track. Me, this is gonna be so cool. Flash, I know. Sonic, you guys ready? Flash, ready when you are. Quicksilver, I was born ready. Sonic. Fast track, hope you're all ready to eat my dust. Me, you're gonna eat my dust first. Lainey, are you all ready? Me, ready. We were ready. Lainey, on your marks. We got ready. Lainey, get set. Lainey held up a starting pistol. Bang. Lainey, go. We ran fast and we were setting the track on fire as we ran. Sonic was already at the finish line. Sonic, I'm Yaayayayayayang. We got there and we saw that Sonic had already crossed the finish line before all of us. Lainey, Sonic wins. Me, wow. Sonic, you really are the fastest hedgehog in the world. Sonic, I know. It's a living. Flash, I'll say. Me, good race. Sonic, thanks JD. The end. Another fanfiction complete. Sonic the Hedgehog has been one of my favorite shows since I was a little kid. The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog has been one of my favorite shows. It was awesome and extremely funny. Sonic can run faster than a bullet fired from a gun, and he is awesome. I love chili dogs too. Nico-chan11 gave me the ideas for this one, and thanks man as usual. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time. See you all next time. Sonic the Hedgehog franchise is owned by Yuji Naka, Naoto Oshima, Hirokazu Yasuhara, and Takashi Iizuka aka Sonic Team and many companies.